Hello everyone. We are going to be doing a walk down 3rd Avenue today. We are right outside the Cooper Union building over by St. Mark's. We're going to take a nice little stroll down 3rd Avenue. It's going to be more like a long walk. Hey, look, it's Ray's Pizza. St. Mark's and 3rd Avenue. Well, technically, we are on the Cooper Square side of 3rd Avenue. Well, let's see if this truck can make it. Yes, he made it. All right, here we go. I think we're finally doing it. I think it's finally happening. We're finally on 3rd Avenue. So 3rd Avenue over by St. Mark's, we're getting onto East 9th Street. And I'm thinking we may stay on this side of 3rd Avenue for a while. We'll see. We'll see how it works out. I have not decided, as I'm recording this, how far I'm going to walk. But we'll see. We're definitely going to walk down to 59th Street. But we'll see if I have... not so much energy, but... well, I should have battery power. I'm actually hooked up to the battery right now. So... yeah, so 3rd Avenue is a very busy avenue in New York. I've actually worked in about 3 companies with addresses on 3rd Avenue, down in the 40s and the 50s. Traffic heads in both directions. As you can see, it is a two-way street. Got an AMC movie theater over here on the corner. It's 11th Street and 3rd. So you want to go see a movie? This is where you're going to go.
What you did bad.
So we are in the Lower East Side right now. And we're heading uptown. We are headed north. Temperature is in the mid 40s. It is quite chilly because there is a pretty nice breeze. Well, luckily the breeze is on my back, so it's not that bad. This looks to be a really busy walk with a lot of people on the street, a lot of traffic. So if you're into that type of stuff, here you go.
I pay to get them removed.
I counted about 3 people walking by me with a pizza pie. I don't know if I'm getting a message here. Is that what I will be eating for lunch today? I don't know. It's lunchtime right now, so I'm definitely not going to be eating, the normal lunchtime. This bus shelter says 12:18 p.m. 41 degrees. Okay. I could believe it. Well, let's see if I can get across 14th Street before the light goes green on me. This bus is, I'm gonna have to stop. I'm not going to jump in front of this bus. It's an NYU bus. So here we are, 14th Street. Give you guys a look around. Alright, looks like we're moving again. So the last couple of days it's been nice and sunny, but very chilly. And that sun is about to go away in the next day because we're going to have some rain coming in. We have some rainy weather coming in for the weekend. I'm recording this on a Thursday. Actually, correction, I am recording this on a Wednesday. So the reason I said Thursday was because it's probably when I'm going to be putting this up on YouTube. But it is Wednesday. So this is probably going to be one of the most busiest times of the day on 3rd Avenue. It's lunchtime. And then, of course, later it'll get busy when everyone's going home from work or going out for dinner and stuff like that. See, 3rd Avenue has a lot of apartment housing in this area where we are. And eventually, as we get more uptown, it'll be more that's what that noise was. As we get uptown, it'll get more commercial. You get all the businesses, all the companies that are up there. More people are going to notice my camera because I have it connected to my battery pack, so there's a cable sticking out of it. So this is one of those walks where people do see the camera. And a lot of times when I'm doing these walks, nobody sees the camera, or they don't pay attention. You're walking around with a cable sticking out of the pocket, you know, going into your camera. It draws a little bit more attention. Been making good time going across the crosswalks. We had to stop at 14th Street, but since then we've been pretty much making it at a good pace. All right, I think we're gonna hit our first red light since 14th Street. This right here, I'll say that again, this right here is East 23rd Street. I'm gonna take it. If you're into nice, busy, fast paced walks in the city, this is the one. I am mostly keeping the camera straight in front of me, so we're just walking, not really looking at anything, kind of like tunnel vision. We're just keeping it, everything right in front of us. There's something to look at. You got some old tenement buildings right there across the street. Oh boy, here's another one. Look at this. I'm not going to compete with that. This right here is Baruch College. They have that street closed. It's like a plaza for Baruch College. So there's no through traffic over there. You'll start to see a lot of taverns and pubs down here. We got Abbey Tavern right here that we're passing. There was one of my favorites down here. I used to go to a lot for lunch because I worked down on. We're gonna be getting down there later, but I was working down on 47th Street. Back in the day, I used to go to a pub called Muldoon's. It was an Irish pub. They had a really good menu. I think they've closed down since I last came down here for lunch. I think a lot of places had closed down during the pandemic. A lot of places did not survive the pandemic. Wow, this is a long light. Oh, I think this person wanted that spot. I'm getting hit with lights here. there's a smell in the air, like a scent in the air of like all these different types of foods being cooked. It actually smells good. It almost smells like a street festival's going on over here. There's a lot of places. You know what we're gonna do? We are gonna switch over to the other side. We'll get some of those. We'll see what's going on over here. But what is this over here? Bell Union. I'm guessing because the flag is blocking it. Bella Union. There you go.
But I'm just like,
Yeah, I'm not doing that much commentary right now because I am just, I guess, allowing for the normal city ambience to take over. There is a lot of city noise going on down here. Slice and spice. Look at the line for Trader Joe's. Oh my. What is going on? Look at this line. It wraps all the way around 32nd Street. I almost said 23rd Street. 32nd Street. That's a big line to get into Trader Joe's. All of a sudden, I just got hit with started to get hit with wind coming in from the north. So, you guys might hear it on the camera mic. We are getting close to the commercial area. When I say that, the commercial area, I'm talking about like the high-rise commercial buildings. We still have a lot of these tall apartment buildings, apartment condos. Soon we're going to be getting into the tall skyscraper commercial buildings. get back on the sunny side because it is warmer on the sunny side. I can't believe how cold it is. "34th Street. Let's get across 34th without having to wait. We got the light. I think we'll make it. See the Empire State Building up the block, a couple blocks up.
Like literally like walking like this. Like, Alex, are you talking?
If you're wondering, I'm standing right next to a parked car, so there's no way these cars can go through me anyway. They'd have to crush me into the car. Give that illusion that I was standing in the middle of the road. I was actually standing in front of a parked car.
And I never taught in second grade. This is not on me. This is the kids learning.
You can just see how busy 3rd Avenue is today. I mean, it is so busy. Look at all the stuff. We passed by that Trader Joe's and that line was going around the corner. I mean, maybe they were lining up to buy eggs. All right, we are moving into ex-work territory. This is 3 companies I worked for down here in the 40s and the 50s. We're just about to hit 38th Street. We're now going to start hitting the area that has all of the construction, not the construction, listen to me, the commercial skyscrapers, commercial companies that are in all these tall buildings on either side. aim the camera up for a second so you can see some of the buildings that are starting to populate. These tall 50, 60 story buildings. So that's it. From this point on, you're going to see a lot of big commercial skyscrapers. We are now in the city part of 3rd Avenue, as I like to call it. You can see traffic has changed down here. If you notice, it is now moving in one direction. If you remember when we started, it was basically two directions. (42nd Street), and the light is about to change, so we won't have to wait too long. You can see how crowded I mean, it was already busy most of the walk, but now you can see how crowded it's really gotten. Wow, it is crowded over here. What is going on? Why are we blocking up here?
Our vitamin upgraded.
This is where Muldoon's used to be, right over here. Here's the Five Guys. The Five Guys is still here. It's not Muldoon's anymore. It's Malone's. Interesting. Or am I confused of... I'm not sure. I mean, I remember Muldoon's used to be around here, so... But here's the Five Guys is still here. And there was also Blarney Stone over here. I wonder if Blarney Stone is gone too, it looks like.
It's a woman in like a pair of sweatpants.
Yeah. Yep, Blarney Stone is gone. There goes the MetLife building. It looks like the Wendy's is still here and the Subway. I'm remembering all the stuff because on the next corner I worked in this building right here on 45th Street. Looks like Rosie Dunn's is still here. This looks all different though. This is so this company's called TIAA. It used to be TIAA Cref. They dropped the Cref part. There you go, see? TIAA. I used to work in here. It still looks the same inside. Look, the lobby looks a little new in there. They still got all the couches and seating in the lobby. I worked there from the early 2000s to about 2011, 2010, 2011. So it was a long time ago. And I remember they also used to have a little office over here. They had like a little satellite office in this building. It looks like it's gone. Looks like they got rid of it. All right. I tell you, this feels like the full New York City experience on this avenue today. I don't know, I just don't ever remember it being this busy. Like, it's always been busy. But not this busy. Traffic is really packed up down here today. So right across from me is a very popular and famous spot to eat, Smith & Wensky. You can barely see it. You know what? Let's cross over there. And that building right there that's next to it, that was another company I worked for in that building. Yeah, we can see it better over here. This is the steakhouse.
No, totally get it. If you have a copy from my side, I hope it doesn't tarnish your view of me and what my recommendation. I know that I did great work. I don't know what's going on with
All right, we're moving again. A lot of stop and go. A lot of stop and go today. We have made it to 50th Street.
about like
So I said we were going to be going for a stroll. This is this is quite a stroll right now. We've ended up on 52nd Street. We're just tearing through these streets, man. You get to see how quick I walk. This is one of those walks where I do my normal quick walk pace.
Can I have the large?
Oh, I remember this train station. Oh my God, this train station is one of the worst train stations. This is a train for the E and the M train over here. And for the number 6. See that escalator? Well, there's multiple escalators that go down to those stations, like really big ones, because the train tunnels underneath here are very deep. Multiple layers. And I can't tell you how many times you come onto that train station in the morning if you were coming to work and the escalators were broke and you had to walk up 3 big flights of stairs. The escalators were always broke at that station. This right here on the corner of 54th is the FDR post office. And then right above me to my left, I will bring the camera around a bit, is the Citibank Tower. PJ Clark's. Old historic building, still in its original state. Well, the bus shelter says it is 1:02 p.m. and it is 42 degrees. In the shade, it is definitely 42 degrees. When you're in the sun, it's a little warmer than that. A two-way street in the 50s could only mean one thing: 57th Street. We were just over here. This was our...
We bought it before I started.
I think this was one of the last walks we just did recently. Oh, I would love to get across 57th without having to wait for a light. It's not going to happen, though. We're going to get back in the sun, though. The noise has escalated since we've gotten down into the 50s. Here we go. Alright, we're back in the sun. It feels much warmer. Wow, what a difference. It's like a good 5-6 degree temperature swing. I am not going to lie. The pizza smells really good coming out of this place. Little Italy pizza. I've had pizza in there a couple of times. It's actually pretty good. Man, it smells good though. Oh my god. So now we're kind of getting back into some residential style towers, if you look up. So we've kind of moved out of the big commercial area. Normally I cut out the weights at the intersections, but I'm not going to do that on this one. They're going to stay in, so you all get some real-time experience. "59th Street. Here's what I'm going to do. We are going to go up 59th, and we're going to end it over by the train station, because that is where I'm going to hop on and get back into Brooklyn. So we did 3rd Avenue from St. Mark's, which is pretty much 8th Street, all the way down to 59th. This is about almost 50 blocks. Well, and plus we're going to walk up these streets now.
Basically, we came up with
But we are going to call it right here on the corner, because this is where the train station is. Lexington Avenue train station. A very overcrowded train station, by the way. You know, sometimes it gets so crowded here during rush hour, you got to be careful. You could fall off of the platform. I mean, it gets really crowded over here, but that's where we're going to end it. So I want to thank everybody that came along for this walk on 3rd Avenue. We're ending it here at the Lexington Avenue station for the 4, the 5, the 6, the N, W, and R. I sound like a train conductor. Jeez. There goes some signage, if you want to see some signage. But anyway, wish everybody a good day, and I hope everybody enjoyed the walk, and I will see you all on the next one. So take care, and bye-bye.